Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and another card making video. Today's video is part of a hop to celebrate the birthday of my friend Nia. She decided to do a video hop to celebrate with tons of giveaways. Nia is in the Lawn Fawn fans group with me, and she owns the Etsy shop Craft Supplies by CC. She has a ton of giveaways for this celebration. Scrapbook Pal has a $25 shopping spree, so does Not Too Shabby and Cat Scrappiness. Stampin' Munchkins has a $10 gift certificate. Crescent Creation has $25 gift certificate, and Lisa Messing has two $25 gift certificates to different crafty supplies at her shop. So now let's jump into the card, and you can find out more about the giveaways in the description box below. All right, so I am making a cupcake for the front of my card using one of my favorite die sets, the Stitched Cupcake die set. I have die cut all my pieces from different color cardstocks, and the colors that I chose for today's card were inspired by the shaker elements that I'm going to be using that are from the Craft Supplies by CC shop on Etsy that I just mentioned earlier, and it is one of the places you can shop if you win that particular giveaway. So if you love shaker cards, then you will love that giveaway a lot. Okay, so I have some glitter cardstock here for my frosting that I put on top of my chocolate cupcake. And then I'm just going to tuck the candle and the strawberry into those openings that the die has created for me to give it more of a three-dimensional look. And I'm going to set those aside to dry, and we'll get to the stamping. For this card, I am using the Let's Go Nuts stamp set, and that party hat that I'm stamping is from the Really High Five stamp set. So those are the two stamp sets I'm using to create today's card. I wanted a few extra leaves, so I'm going to stamp those out, and then we are going to do some Copic coloring. For my squirrel, my lightest color is E23. I wanted a dark brown squirrel just to bring out the dark brown of the chocolate cupcake. I like to repeat the colors I use throughout a card, and so this is one way I'm repeating that brown color. My darkest color was E27. I'm blending that out with E25, and then I always go back into my lightest color and blend that out a little bit more, and that will finish him off. I use the same colors on my acorn, and then for my leaves, I am just using one color. So I have R14 for my pink leaves, RV14 for my pink leaves, and YR16 for my orange leaves, and then for my green, I'm using G05. I will use all three of those colors for the party hat as well. I think this little squirrel is perfect for a party card and to wear this party hat. I'm going to give everything a little white highlight with a gel pen just to bring it to life. I love to give freckles to my little squirrels. All right, then I'll die cut out all the pieces. If you love this Let's Go Nuts stamp set, I have several videos on it. I will link my Lawn Fawn playlist at the end so you can check those out that I just recently did. Now, in the Let's Go Nuts and the Really High Five stamp set is this confetti stamp. It is the exact same stamp. I didn't realize it till I used both of them for today's card. So I pulled them both out so I didn't have to clean off my stamp, and I could make this confetti background. I just need a little bit of this stamped that's going to show in the window of my shaker card. And then I also did a little heart. Now I have the outside in stitched scalloped rectangle Stackables die set. It's a set of 4. I'm using the second to the largest piece to create the opening in this white cardstock for my shaker card. I am going to save that middle piece. I love that it creates 2 fun pieces with one cut. And I'll save that for later. Now I'm using a piece of the Let It Shine paper, this green polka dot piece, for the front of my card, and then a little bit of darker green cardstock there at the edge. This is going to be where I set my cupcake. I'm going to turn this over and cover the back with a window sheet so that my shaker elements will be trapped inside. I'm using fun foam for my foam around my shaker because I have so much. Like, it fell off the shelf the other day and I was like, what am I saving this for? I make so many shaker cards, I really need to be using it. So I like to kind of color coordinate my fun foam. So if you see the side of the card, you don't see some weird random color, but a color that goes with the card, or even the cardstock that is on top of it. Here are the shaker elements that inspired my color combination today. They're the fall leaves. They're clay elements from the Craft Supply by CC shop that's owned by Nia, who is the birthday girl in today's hop. And I'm also using some seed beads from her shop. They were the Snow White beads, and then I have this California Poppy, I believe is this color, and then some pink ones as well, just to finish that off. I really love seed beads in my shaker lately because it helps things move around and they make a really cool sound. So I'm just adding glue to the back of my fun foam and adhering down my background, which I cut a tiny bit smaller than my card front so that it was easier to line it up when I stuck that to the back. I am taking that saved piece and using it for the inside of my card for something cute, and then I can go ahead and glue down my shaker piece onto my card base, which is 4 1/4 by 11 inches scored at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to put my cupcake together. I popped up all the things with foam squares except the leaves, which I'm gluing down, and I think this is a really fun fall birthday card, but you don't have to use traditional fall colors. Like I used green and orange, but the addition of the pink, it just really made this card be bright and cheery. Now I'm stamping It's Your Birthday, Let's Go Nuts with that same plastic flamingo ink that I used on my background, and I'm going to die cut those out with some banner dies from Honeybee Stamps. And on this birthday one, it was like a little wrinkled from where the edge of the die was, so I just pressed that out with the end of my crease tool, and it really helped it. Now I have some diamond stickles that I'm adding to the flame of my candle just to give that a little sparkle. And then since that was still wet and I had thought it was a good idea to stamp some leaves on the inside, I had to be really careful not to open my card all the way when I stamped these leaves on the inside, but it really adds to the look on the inside. So that finishes up my birthday card. I think a shaker card is so much fun for a birthday, like confetti flying around. I think it's so fun. All the supplies that I used today have been listed and linked for you below, and make sure you leave a comment and click on the next stop in the hop in the description box below so that you can be entered in these amazing giveaways. Now the giveaways are going to end on November 21st, so make sure you get your hopping and commenting in before then, and the winner will be announced on Nia's Instagram on 11/23. I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you are having a fabulous day, and happy stamping. Bye.